Bear down, Chicago Bears. Lead the way to the #1 pick in the draft. But then the Panthers won today. And now you're thinking about strength of schedule against the Cardinals. You're not sure how the tiebreakers work. But you hope the Panthers suck enough that you don't have to worry about it. Bear down. Caleb Williams? You show that. Hello, everyone. I gotta get this bear stink off me. I just went outside into my inflatable hot tub. Relaxed for a little bit. It's a little chilly out. And I was like, wow. My family's asleep at a reasonable time. I would say, like, I got shit all to do tomorrow. That's not true. Like, I finished up my remap work. I finished up my crossplay work. And then I have some contract work that I have to finish up tomorrow. And then, like, make a bunch of appointments for, like, I have, like, real life stuff to finish up tomorrow. And then, in theory, I'm good to go until my vacation time is over. But you know what? I've got you. I've got Alan Wake. I've got Mercer B out here subbing. Subscribe for 6 months on a 6-month streak. That means you've been here since day 1. Since June. The starter remap. Wonderful. Bring 22 to remap out game of the year. Put out game of the year picks. That'll be happening. We're gonna have 2 game of the year podcasts that go out over the next 2 weeks. That'll happen, I think, at the end of next week, and then the end of the week after that. You'll get those part 1s and part 2s. You'll also get a HOA that Rob and I recorded, in addition to written top 10 lists from everyone at Remap and friends. So that'll be kind of our dipping our toes into figuring out what Remap's Game of the Year stuff is. I'd love to get a little more ambitious next year, but I think for this year it was sort of, let's record some podcasts, let's put some articles out, and we'll do something a little more next time. Dr. Divinity Original Sin 2 fan. Are all the VODs going to be uploaded to YouTube? For this? Yeah. That should all be working its way through. Kato was sprinting to get a bunch of other stuff down by Friday. I'm sure Kato will clean up the rest of that stuff and make sure that all arrives on YouTube sooner rather than later. I'll ping Kato on Monday and make sure all that happens. Anyway, also thank you to Jay Grieve for subbing. All right, let's close this Chrome tab. And let's get into the game. So we're not going to finish Alan Wake 2 tonight, but I was like, should I watch a movie tonight? Yeah, I got a list of movies I got to work through. Last night I watched Oppenheimer. Fantastic film. Kind of wish it was a miniseries instead. Kind of wish Christopher Nolan actually maybe used a little bit of CGI during that nuke sequence, because I realized he wanted to do it with practical effects, but I actually was expecting a little bit more from that test sequence. But no, I thought I'd take a chunk out of the game tonight, and then hopefully we'll stream, like, do an all-day Tuesday stream. That's sort of my plan. No, hold on. That's after I drink this beer. Here's the question. This 12-pack I got of Two Brothers Pinball, one of my all-time favorites, one of my favorite beers. Half of them, well, this says special when lit. And their definition of special when lit, or at least whatever one I bought, is that it's going to spill everywhere. We're going to find out. Okay. We'll just try and, like, well, if I open it a little bit, then that's, like, not nearly as fun. It's so much funnier if it goes everywhere and then I have to just, like, recover. Okay, so I just really have to go for it. I just have to just see what's going to be on the other side. So we're just going to tilt that up just enough so I can do the full open, but I don't actually want to get the carbonation out because, you know, I don't want to be a coward. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What's it going to do? It did it. I got it. I'm all over it. Although, now that I think about it, the way that clip probably looked and the angle that I was at, perhaps not my most flattering shot. Okay. So last we came in, we'd gotten the rifle. We had a lot of stuff in... Okay. We're in the middle of a very spooky place. Alright, let's clean up this inventory a little bit. Where is the shoebox? I don't think I'm going to be using the crossbow in here all that much. I feel like I've got this hunting rifle. So maybe I put that away for right now. Also, do I have any upgrades? Where am I at with... 10, that's not going to be enough. I need to do like a sweep of somewhere. I feel like I've gotten like no upgrades with her. Okay. Shotgun ammo. I only have 4 for the rifle. So let's put this away. One of these.
Oh. Ooh.
So this cleans up this a little bit. Gives me a couple of spots to work with. I mean, I don't know how close I am to a boss. If I'm that close, I would want to put on the other charm, the one that shatters. We'll see. Does sound good to everyone? I didn't do any tests before I started this. I just jumped into everything. Historical gamer Patrick. Hope you had a great Sunday. I did. Spend time with my family, spend time with some friends, watch the Bears suck. That's like a normal Sunday to me, and it's idealistic, honestly. It's picturesque. I don't think the Bears are back, and neither are the Packers. I think that's true. And to have my faint 10% playoff hopes dashed is probably for the best anyway. I need the Bears to... Probably not clean house. I actually like their GM. I just think they need to get rid of their coach. Alright, where are we? I think we were headed back out. Oh, wait, I missed a container. Hold on. Hold on. Let Saga cook. By God, that's the hunting rifle ammunition's music. I guess I'll hold on to that as well. I'm starting to get into the classic Resident Evil mode of like, well, I want to have every possible weapon that I could. I really should probably put away the crossbow. Like, I'm just not going to do it until proven otherwise. Which is going to be like around the corner when I find some shit that I can't put in my backpack. Alright, so I think... Oh, could I go to the dining hall? Well, that's where I'm supposed to go. Right, okay, I'm thinking of all of this in reverse. So I've been... yeah, okay. Bad things are going to happen in the dining hall, is what I assume. Okay. Which is over here. Yeah.
Need to catch up with Tor.
To your friend Rose. I'm not sure how friendly Rose is. Toph. Hey Patrick, hope you had a good weekend. Thank you. Like I really appreciate everyone checking in, and the way it makes it sound is like, Patrick, you suffered a horrendous loss. I'm good. The Bears can't hurt me anymore. But thank you. I hope everyone in the chat had a good weekend. I had a really good weekend. You know, kind of standard fare, but in a really good way.
This must have been Tor's.
I liked my weekend better than I liked that. So, alright, I really should have put away the crossbow, because I just don't know how useful it's going to be in these really tight corridors. Oh, we're going to immediately fill up my inventory. Fuck off. God damn it. Alright, we'll clean up. I'm sure we can come back to that. Trying to remind myself on all the controls. Yo, is that like fucking how many? Okay, did I really need to grab?
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go! Tor!
Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in?
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What?
We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Rose doesn't strike me as someone capable of pulling off particularly egregious lies.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, Here's the page Wake told me to give you.
Oh my god.
Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Oh my god. Incredible.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more. Can't open this with my bare hands.
Is that another one that I need the bolt cutters? Yeah. Clearly a late game item the player will get.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor.
Bionic Andy.
A way to find him.
By the way, great job filling on the next
A light bloomed
podcast,
in through the garden
Patrick.
window.
Thank you.
That's where Tor had vanished into the pond.
It's not hard to talk to
Saga
Vinny
knew
for
what she
2
had to
hours.
do.
And frankly, given how rarely we see each other these days, it was a delight. And actually, it was kind of nice because we'd seen each other at Drew Scanlon's wedding recently, and so we got to skip like the small talk and just like get right into doing the podcast part, because usually it's like, I haven't seen you in a year and a half, often longer. What's going on? Yada yada yada. So it was fun to just do the podcast. And we talked at the end about doing more stuff. So hopefully I think that'll be not just me and Vinny, but Nextlander and Remap doing some cool stuff.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe. good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately, too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
Look, finally somebody in this game is just fucking honest with me. Just spits it out straight, no riddles. Just, what's up? Very clearly it seems like I'm gonna get the bolt cutters and... Alright, so now I have to go to the museum. But I also need to go drop some shit off. Alright, we're starting to get lights. Looks like this place is gonna get no bueno. Wasn't there a... Was there a safe one? Oh, it was upstairs, wasn't it? Conversation, new choices. Does that mean that's upstairs?
Welcome to the emergency muster point.
The what? Yo, what's up, man? Give me to it straight.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
No. No one does not.
Hello there.
Norm.
Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show any time, me and my listeners.
Mandy May, are you all right?
Oh my god.
You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a
Michelle.
crybaby, Norman.
Patrick.
It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting
Chat.
this monster
When I
of a
sign off
blanket.
from this in like 2 hours, I need you to remind me to do Elf on the Shelf. I have it there as a 10
sure
p.m.
is
reminder.
A beautiful night, huh,
Because
May?
usually I'm on the couch,
Nice and,
but I'm
stormy.
instead here with you.
Don't go getting any
So when
ideas,
I say,
Norman. This is the designated muster
well,
point.
I'm signing off. Time
not
to go
a
to bed.
date.
You tell me, Elf on the Shelf. So I make sure I do that. I've only got like a week to go. I'm in the home stretch of the shelf.
Why are we up?
Safe from what?
I bet Tor's...
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Brink22, Patrick, thoughts on Fire Escape? It's a podcast with Dan Reichert and others. Giving Pikmin 2 the #2 game of the year. People like that game? I played the demo. I quite liked it, and then we lost our jobs, and Nintendo said, "Hey, we're not going to send you codes. Those are just gone now." And then eventually they looped around to sending us games again. But so all I did was play the demo. But I've heard that game's very good. I quite liked it, at least a little bit that I played. Okay, I hear you. Like, what if I don't come straight to you and instead I come here? Let me put this away. Alright, that gives me 2 slots. That's good. Yeah, well, I've already done this. Alright, so you're just saying things. So main hall. Yeah, I've got things. Should I go up? I feel like I should. Should I go check out the 3rd floor before I go get the thing in the museum? I feel like I should. I'm gonna do that first. Oh, great. What a bunch of terrifying fucking music up here.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran.
Oh.
When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
No, no, no. Barry Wheeler wouldn't do that. There was a nice boy doing nice things. Oh yeah, I was going to fucking Cynthia's room. How can I... Why can't I go in there? Ati, what's going on?
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy
How do we
man,
get Ati
and
on
he
cameo,
will show his ways.
you know?
Bloom like to talk.
Ati. I love it. Really just going for it. Okay, so clearly I cannot come into this room yet. Ah, shit!
Lights.
I think I just spit on my monitor. Just clean that off there. Oh yeah, we got that one. No, that's not spit, that's
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator.
You go to the basement.
But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
Well, come with
The
me.
basement. Thanks.
Just like, come on.
Key fob's no good without power.
I didn't assign the What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that noise? I know what the fucking noise is. It's some horrible piece of shit. Basement. How do I get the basement? basement comes up that way. Yeah, I get it. But how do I go down? I must have the right idea. Yeah, there's some. Okay, I gotta go around this way.
Restless brave.
Oh, come on. Got you.
Wearing Bloom's coveralls again.
Woo! 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 Bang bang! Bang bang! Thank you. Can I have that back? No. Oh, I'm gonna run into one of those water fuckers.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
I feel like I gotta go into a ski beep bop beat up bop. Ski bop beat up bop. That's like the. You just like smoothly transition into.
Key fob's no good without power.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back, an on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep.
What's Barry up to in Los
But the Andersons
Angeles?
were something else.
Let's go to some meetings.
The nightmares were starting to
see
creep
how these
in
lawyer
again.
negotiations have been
Or
going
maybe
for
it
the
was the
rights
drugs
to
in the air.
Alan's, story.
Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
I feel like The Barry spinoff would be sort of like a visual novel sort of thing. Probably not a full 3D game.
Fuse is blown.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe there are spares nearby.
Yeah, probably. Oh, gee, I wonder why there's a save right here. Probably just because a programmer put it there for funsies.
It doesn't budge.
Still haven't used this.
Emmett Elwood had had enough.
Me too.
All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Emmett, you good? You good? What do we got going on down here? All right, so okay, well we could go to the creepy spot. Sending me there. The code is in the laundry room. Gee, I wonder where the laundry room is. What did I just pick up? Thank you, Bishop Tacos, for subbing and giving me strength. Man. do that? I think I did that. That's just physics. That's not ghost stuff. That's just me fucking around. Ocean View Hotel. Okay, so the fuses are clearly in there, and now... Oh, I guess I have to go to one more room.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
You don't want to look at your hand and say too many hands. That's a bad place to be. Thank you, Punish Milk, for subbing. Much appreciated. Fuck, man, can we just stop? Like, why does this have to keep going? Like, what if we just don't? Clearly the sound effect is tied to looking at that fucking number. What if you know in advance? What if you just, like, cheat it? $273. Okay. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. What's that? What's that on the ground? Nope, that's just the icon behind me. It's just the icon behind me. Do I even have... I do have inventory space for the fuse. Oh, and that's probably, doesn't actually take up my main inventory. Hello. 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 That's my light, I hope. Don't look at it. I saw someone in the chat that said don't interact with the projector until after I turn the lights on because there's a bug. I generally avoid backseating, things of that nature. It's okay, chat, do what you're gonna do. But that I do want to avoid that bug if that is still a bug, so I will not interact with it until I get... Man, fucking this sucks. Like, I don't want to be in here. Let's just like look at the map to like take like a break, you know, just like everyone just don't even look to the left. Look this way. Man, you know this game doesn't pause the map. I'm pausing for my heart. I'm pausing for me. I'm pausing. It's a Patrick pause, a PP.
There. Power's back on.
I can do down here other than right, I had that one door that was closed. Great, now I'm gonna go back in the hole.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on? It won't open.
Gotta get back up.
Time was running out.
Shit.
Did it? Oh. Did I press that? Okay, so Cynthia's room is open now. Okay, let's go up and save on this before.
It was too late.
Fuck off.
She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in. He had it coming. Saga was trapped in a horror story. Time was running out. It was too late. She was underwater.
Okay, so I've got the museum. I've got the upstairs.
He had it coming. Saga was trapped in a horror story. Time was running out.
Stop that.
It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
Sorry if you were a Jags fan. It seemed like that went very well tonight against the Ravens.
He had it coming. Saga was trapped in a horror story. Time was running out.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Probably in the overlap.
She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
Yeah, I bet they were.
Saga was trapped in a horror story.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Tom.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Angus Remorse now?
Giddy as a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
I mean, okay.
Angus Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
Let's just, just agree to part ways. You know, Cynthia, it seems like things are bad. Things are bad for me.
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
But like, what if we explore the rest of this room and just like do anything other than that?
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the Dark Presence? I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. I feel like I'm missing some context here. A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Power stations, lights. Start putting it together, friendo.
Tor's a romantic, huh? Angus Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
I feel like at this point I should probably equip that charm. I feel like this is all coming to a... Nope, not here. Increase quality and quantity of resources. Probably put that away. Put the one that gives me this. Fuck, man. Another one of those fuckers. I barely even know how I killed one of them before.
Your best.
Not good.
Fearful whispers! Balls what?
Wha-bam!
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole. Driven by passion, raging like a storm, with thunder and lightning, and the hubris I was born.
You can't hurt me anymore, Cynthia!
Blind to your pain, your wounds, my downfall. You can't relight my...
The overlap is at the pond.
When a shame becomes a purpose, the stories of a...
I kind of wanted to hear that song a little bit longer. Why couldn't it just keep going? Why do I have to be here? What the fuck, man? Just... Local girl Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in a sealed underground. Okay.
Mommy, what are you doing? Help me, please.
This isn't real!
Mom, help me. I can't.
Fuck this place. Am I going in circles?
The residents were wrestling.
Give me a quick time sequence.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Okay, I have to pee. I'm gonna do that now.
Closer. Destroy the only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center. Cynthia. She's here. A dead end. Locked. The key has to be nearby.
Key. Hold on, what is the key for? There's no way forward. Oh, bolt cutters. Oh, shit. They must be around here, and then I come back. And this must all tie together. Cutters too. Rather instructions for bolt cutters. I give up. So the bolt cutters are getting me out of the situation. That's gonna be the reward for finishing off this sequence. Ooh, a rifle. Just getting a lot of stuff in general in like a really upsetting way. I don't need more health and stuff. Okay. 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 You know, thank you, Tim Sweeney. You know, we're out. We just, hey, cheers. Hey, cheers, Tim. You're out. You're fighting the world. Millionaires fighting billionaires. Billionaires fighting trillionaires. Just let them fight. Let them fight.
Like a brittle egg! Has promised rain!
Got him! Hiding in there, girl. just a loop. Well, that rifle did some damage. Alright. Onward. What's with the yellow island icon in the corner? I think that's, they want me to do this. I agree. I would like that to go away as well. Who's involved?
Anga's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen.
I hope.
Cynthia has Tor in the overlap.
Am I...
Anga's remorse is the key to get there.
Older years.
I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Where I finally look between the ages of 30 and 35. I can look one of my friends in the eye and say, bro. Oh, whoops.
Writing a story.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Oh, this shit's my favorite effect in the game. Where, like, the realities are bleeding together.
Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo.
Is it time to kill a fucking witch?
The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
So you have these sections that you can climb up on. Here.
I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Here. Okay.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back.
Push it through deeper and deeper.
Saga! It's so damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
That black boy with no sins of up or down.
I can't stay in the water.
No, I'm aware.
What was that?
I'm lost.
In the dark.
She's coming.
Saga gets slid into a nightmare. She was home. Drowned beneath the water. Shut out of her own peace. It was too late.
This is it for me.
Let's go left and right-handed.
Shadows.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
The bad tree. She spent into dark water.
I heard this coming.
The nightmares were starting to cultivate.
Shit!
She was underwater. Casey was gone.
I gotta get out of the water.
It's not like you have like an enormous amount of time. It's just like, oh no, the battery died. Oh, here we go. I think I have two over here. All carefully planned to give me a break from the game. Whoa. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I gotta go upstairs and get the Costco batteries? These not gonna be good enough? Ah, these are dying. These ain't, oh. Amazon Basics. I agree. You are basic. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta go get real batteries from upstairs. Fuck!
Where is she?
They pushed her down. Saga was trapped
Hey,
in
come
the
on now.
story. Your daughter was taken. The darkness of the mental illness.
Alright, well.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. We're too old to stop him.
Okay. I don't really quite understand what I did, but I made it to a power generator. Clearly what I need to do to get some sort of damage on her.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
Back up there, then?
It's so dark, you making him.
Press that A button.
It's cold.
Oh, now it defeats Cynthia. Okay.
Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
I like how simple the game is about it. Like, now defeat Cynthia. You peasant. You dipshit. Just now defeat Cynthia. Okay, well, the lights aren't helping. Oh, I gotta go down. What is it? Saga, what are you doing there?
We had it coming.
Saga. Okay, I appear to have glitched.
Starting to creep in.
Alright, well. Okay, now I can switch.
Split into a nightmare.
Well, now I'm stuck in this corner. This is not great either. Okay. Alright. Well.
It's cold. Dark.
Alright.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can
Well, you
apologize
didn't
to
fuck
him
it up.
yourself.
Couple,
I'm getting you the hell out of
couple
here.
of glitches fucked that up for me.
Stop it!
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. You must find it.
I already have it.
I wasn't dancing.
I can
was
get it to
doing
you.
moves.
But I have to
Right.
understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story.
You more than anyone knows.
It's the only way.
Then change the story.
The moves are about
If
you.
this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him can change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor!
Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
The lead up to Cynthia Weaver was cooler than the fight with Cynthia Weaver. Obviously, the way things kind of shook out with the glitches I ran into, a bummer. The cobweb of my soul, on my face forever. Great chapter though, incredible. Driven by passion, raging like a storm, with thunder and lightning and the hubris. It's funny, yeah, Astronic, yeah, this game struggles with boss fights. I think this game in general would be better if it just internalized the idea that boss fights are not intrinsic to being a completion metric for a chapter, a story arc. Boss fights don't have to be in a video game, or when they do exist, they should feel natural, they should feel like a conclusion, they should feel this is built up to something. We have to do this. And I actually don't know if there's anything about the Cynthia Weaver chapter, which is, like, sad for everybody. Why do I have to fight Cynthia Weaver? Why can't I just sort of resolve the problem, understand what's going on? And you can still throw enemies at me. I still understand the games have to have tension and consequence and a build-up of challenge, but I think... So, like, for example, what I love about one of the sequences in this game, someone pointed this out, many people pointed this out earlier in the chat, is that you go into the basement, and you know what happens? Fucking nothing. Nothing happens in the basement. You're moving through every little spot, you got your flashlight out, you're getting ammunition, they're giving you all sorts of extra goodies, like, stuff's gonna happen. And nothing happens, and it's fantastic. And the game uses your expectations of survival horror against you. It uses the game against you. And I wish a little bit more happened with the boss fights in that way. Where that was just sort of a... You hit the flashlight, and you run around in the water. And I did kind of like the one thing I will say about that boss dynamic is I thought it was neat how it charges at you. But it was still just sort of... kind of is what it is. I actually like the previous boss fight with Saga, where I had to find the kind of like lit up areas, hit them with my flashlight. That made the boss mortal, and then I could take them out. That part was all right. Tor, hit me, bro.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Incredible. Incredible. Let's go.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot? I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp? Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom, meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family, way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family. You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
It's decent advice about children in general.
Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey?
But I have the bolt
He better
cutters
be
now.
okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
Look. Alright, I can go all the way around here and fight some wolves or whatever. Anything else that I haven't done? Wasn't there like the one room all the way at the top that I didn't go to? Damn, I really fucked up this house. Bro, you okay? No extra dialogue after all of this? Come on. Like, literally nothing? I still can't go in 306, huh? Something in here? Does that mean I missed something, or I just... We're gonna wrap up here in a minute. Let's go to bed. There's nothing else to use the bolt cutters on, right? Is there anything in the center?
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
I think we're gonna head back to the car. I think then we're gonna switch over to Alan Wake, and then we're gonna bring this stream to an end. I may be on vacation, but I still have to wake up extremely early with my with my kids whenever they're up. So I don't get out of that, unfortunately. Visiting the mayor? Okay, alright. I know I've heard about that. That does not seem like a terrible place to end on. Where is the car? Oh, but I also have to do all this, right? Shit. I had seen that. Alright, maybe we'll come back here later. Can you fast travel? Like, what is the... Is the car here? What's the best way back to go do the watery stuff? There's no fast travel. So I just have to walk all the way back here. Okay. Is there anything worth getting in this other area? Like, this would normally, if I was gonna play this game, I'm gonna go through those bolt cutters. I'm gonna walk through this area. I'm gonna grab all the extra stuff here. I'm gonna... A completionist? No, I am not a completionist. I do not give a shit. Okay, alright. Just riddles. Okay, alright. Alright, you know, I think what we might end up doing is when I do the stream next, maybe we'll go back and swing through there. So I just work my way all the way through. So I go back, I just go back to Watery, right? Like, I have to get back there to the car and then go to Watery is how I get back to, how I get to the mayor, right? Okay. Everyone really wants to see this mayor. this way. Oh, so now you give me someone to deal with?
Right falls was bustling.
Do they come through? Okay. Also can't reload the weapon because I have to. I can't go through an obvious door. Oh, hey. Is everything good? Okay, everything good? Yay!
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
I'm gonna put my flashlight away. Car. Right here. Water. Mayor. I'm ready to meet the mayor.
I hear some concerning things over from Bright Falls.
You mean that horrible affair at the lodge? Why is everyone running around shooting at everything nowadays?
I thought small towns like ours were supposed to be safe. I've been thinking we need a neighborhood watch. Keep incidents like the one in Bright Falls from happening around here.
But we already have that. Right next door.
Yes, well, I think the Kalevala Knights might be too busy with, their own stuff. Bikes and such.
Okay. So you can review the. No, fuck it.
Oh! Hello, Mayor Setter. Nice to meet you.
I don't even have any. Bro, what are you doing? Check your inventory. Marks all nearby resources and points of interest on Saga's map. Wow. I would vote for that name. Alright, so I put that in there for that one. Wow, everything goes in here. Dang, manuscript page. Wow, you just want to get everything in this game. You're good to go.
Well, that's the cutest mare I've ever seen for sure.
I'm not gonna do all these things on stream, but there's obviously, yeah, this makes a lot of, like, why would I go over here? Other than the fact that the game told me to.
Bailey ran around the corner as the street lamps flickered and went off.
Well, this is gonna do it
was in
for
front of him, a glitching
tonight.
cloud,
Thanks
a dark,
for everyone
boiling
hanging out
monster.
and watching.
Looking at it felt like what a stroke must feel like. He was sick with fear.
I will finish this
He fell.
game on stream.
The dark presence ripped
That is
into
the
him,
entire
swallowed
idea.
him, filled
Thank
his
you to Mayor
lungs and his
Setter
brains
for
with
showing
dark
up.
water.
A vote for me.
Bailey
is
saw
vote
a
for Mayor
snarling
Setter.
face in the
So,
darkness.
I mean,
then he
what could be
realized
better?
it was his own face. He
Probably
was
tomorrow
snarling.
I have.
He was standing in the
Thank you,
street in the
Elf on the
dark,
Shelf.
and he was snarling.
Chats.
He was
Looking out for
snarling.
me,
He
looking out
snarled.
for my children.
The monster was
I'm
gone.
gonna do that when I go upstairs.
The darkness coiled around him in tatters and wisps. He
I
was the
have,
monster now filled
a
with
contract
rage.
gig that I have
He
to
was the
finish up
monster now
tomorrow.
filled with rage, he shouted.
Look, I'm not filled with rage. I have like 3 hours of writing I have to do in the morning tomorrow, and then I have to, you know, send like an invoice, and then follow up on someone that has to send me a W. It's fine. We're good. Don't worry about it, Alan. You're always so intense. Anyway, it's like tomorrow morning I have to do some writing, and then in the afternoon I have to make a bunch of appointments. If I do all that stuff and it lines up, maybe we can do a stream. But my thought is that actually it'll be Tuesday that we sort of wrap everything up here in the Alan Wake 2. I feel like we're in the end game. I feel like Saga's adventure is nearing its end. Alan's adventure is nearing its end. I feel like I have a couple of hours left in the game. I'm not saying it's like an hour, but, you know, 3 to 4 hours of the game left. So we'll see. It'll probably all be Tuesday during the day. It'll probably be Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. So we'll see. I'm just guessing based on where the story is at, and if that is incorrect, then we'll have more of the game to play after that. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for supporting everything happening over at Remap. You can subscribe over at remapradio.com. We've got multiple podcasts, multiple articles coming in the future, but it is 11:56 and I need to go to sleep so I can be up at 6:45 when my kids have to go to school. Thanks everyone for watching. This has been a blast. I'm going to be reminded, as I am in every stream of these, that I don't have an outro. And so I'll just move it to this section, and there's... Wait, this says outro music now. Is outro music playing now? What happened? Do you hear music? Dang. Yes, my kids still have school for one more week. Alright. Bye.